What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to talk about my new addition to my saltwater tank. I actually got a hermit crab and I will be getting one more hermit crab in the future as well. So he can socialize because hermit crabs like to socialize, and I didn't know that until I bought this guy and did even more research on him. Because before I was buying him, I was only reading that hermit crabs can attack other crabs if there will be not enough shells or extra homes for them to find, so they might attack each other. But if you add enough shells for them to choose from, they won't touch each other and they will actually benefit from each other. So I want to show you that, guys. And also I had a problem when I was in a fish store, my local fish store today actually. Not today, a couple days ago, sorry, but it doesn't really matter. I noticed that the worm, so I asked a worker in the store, what is that worm? And he told me it's a bristle worm. And I was kind of freaked out because I don't like worms myself, and I kind of think they look very creepy. But he told me that this is bristle worm, and they're very common when you bring a live rock to your tank, and they can just hide because they can get into smallest crevices. And when they're small, they're actually very good for the aquarium. But there's always a bad and a good worm. The fire worm, the one you want to get rid of your tank right away. But the brownish brownish bristle worm is actually good for you because he actually even eats poop or any other fish waste and general food that is left uneaten, so they're very good for your aquarium. But it's besides the point. I got the live rock because I bought, like I told you guys, I was buying coral as well, so I bought a green star polyp coral, and it was in a small piece of a live rock. So, and one night I come after work, after I put in my tank, I acclimated everything, I look and I see a small bristle worm, and I got super freaked out. So I went and did a freshwater dip. So I put the rock in fresh water, and all of the worms and critters that were hiding in the crevices of the rock just came out, and I put the rock right back in, so hopefully it will still be alive. And the green star polyp will still survive. So I'm hoping that everything will be fine, but I didn't want to have a bristle worm in my tank. Even if it's good for me, I didn't want to start from him. I might still get him in the future, but at least now I know for sure it's not there. So let's go and check out my tank, guys. Okay guys, as you see, you probably already can tell, this is my live rock over here. And those purple polyps, you call them, or whatever, it's actually means that my green star polyp is still alive, so this is good. But the problem is that it's been here for already a day and a half without touching it or anything, and the polyps are not opening up. And I was reading I did actually a lot of research, and I was reading on the fish forums. People were saying sometimes it takes up to a week for them to open up, but if they're still purple, then it means your green star polyp is alive. But the one on the right, you see it's kind of browner, so it might be dead, but it's okay, because if the one on the left is still alive, then it will be able to recover itself in the future. So I'm not too worried about, even if it dies, it's okay. It's still an experience, and like I told you before, I'm learning with you guys as we go. So if something goes wrong, then I might as well just buy another one. And you see this, my clownfish over here, he's always super active. I was feeding him today in some marine pellets. I'll be making a video about how I feed my marine fish and what I use, because some of the stuff doesn't work. It's not that easy as freshwater fish. And if you see over here, there's two shells actually. The black one is my hermit crab, and he's actually looking for something in my live sand right now. And the one on the right is just an empty shell which I got for him. It's a little bit bigger in diameter than his current shell, so he can easily change it if he will feel like it. But when I'll get another hermit crab, I'll just add a few more shells. And there's one more over here. If you can tell, it's super wide, it's just hard to tell. Yeah, you can probably see it. And also another update that I wanted to tell you guys is this rock. Before, when we were setting up this aquarium, I put it, it was standing up more, so it was like reaching almost the top of the water, but some of you guys mentioned to flip it on its side, and look what I got. It actually looks super cool. And my firefish, you see his eye poking out over there? Yeah, it's my firefish Gobi. He's just chilling there. That's his home now, and he's always darting back to home if he gets threatened or anything. Even if I open the lid, he goes back to his small cave, and it's pretty cool. And my crab was actually, I found my crab today on the top of the rock, so it looks like he climbed the rock, but I put him down because I want him to clean the bottom of my tank more than the rock, because the rock is still super new and it's probably still coming to life. But if you see over here, he's looking for something. I'm not too sure what, but it's pretty cool, guys. I'm still thinking of getting maybe an extra, like I said, for sure an extra hermit crab and a small shrimp. It would be very cool to have a shrimp in this tank. So it just, I like the look of the, I forgot the name of them, the red shrimp, I believe. Not, it's not the red, it's not how it's called, but you guys know the idea. Most of you guys know what I'm talking about. The red shrimp with white dots and the skunk cleaner shrimp as well. Those two guys look great, so I'm not sure which one I'll get yet, but please stay tuned for my updates and my fish, and hopefully my green star polyp will open up in a few days, and I'll make an update video how to take care of them and all the essentials that are needed. In my next video, I'll be getting back to my freshwater stuff, so please stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching. And guys, I'm almost at 400 subscribers, so I'm super excited and I'm super thankful as well, because without you nothing would be possible. So thank you very much, and have a nice day, guys.